What's this? A wild evening stream appears. Boy, who would have thought that would have came out about, eh? It's the way the cookie crumbles this week, I guess. Boy, we might even be able to squeeze in double streams sometimes this week. I don't know. I mean, I know it's like the middle. Wait, what day of the week is it? Tuesday? That could count as the middle of a week, I think. Right? Maybe? Hard to say. Depends who you're asking. Depends when they started work. I don't know what to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are live with the Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 3 in the evening. How did that happen? I don't know. It's my whole lighting situation is I don't know if that's too looks about normal. I don't have to worry about no sunlight. That's a beauty. It's sort of, I had the light on. It was a no-go. Regardless, welcome on in. There we go. Hey, Soap Dish, ahoy, ahoy, chips ahoy. How are you? Good to see you rolling on in the evening stream. That's right, we're in the Asthma attacks Great Forests attack. There's a side quest here. I remember I was just checking out the Stadia controller, making sure it all was working to things, and there was a side quest here. I am well, just playing. Now, have you caught up? Have you passed me? Have you vomited on the line that we're already at and just go right on over? See, this is the time of day I can easily watch stream. I was wondered that this used to be before my son was born, when this was just a blank wall of semen behind me. May 24th. Okay, you're quite ahead. Yeah, this was the main time I was streaming. You know, prime time. A lot of rage. There's a dent in my desk that is now covered up from Sekiro. Yeah, but now it's switched. I was trying to find out, I've been at my current job for almost 15 years, and I've had the same schedule for that long. So I'm sitting here trying to I'm thinking how on earth did I have more evening streams than before? It didn't make sense to me. But where are we going here? Of course, he's just right at the back. I gotta go and do all that work myself. All right then. Well, let's give her a whirl. Have I already? Okay, we've already kerfuffled it. There's flying bee bat cats to murder. There's lots of things. So raccoons that are just out with lollipops.
Everyone, be careful.
Could have ruined us. How have you been? How was the weekend? I guess. Oh, look at that. There's a death thing about to happen. There's okay. We're not here to just murder anything except for a couple of raccoons. There it is. They weren't ready for that. But you know, I'm happy to. Okay, yep. Oh, I forgot. I was like, where's the children? Where were the children in my group at this point in time? I was like, oh, it's like, am I playing Cold Steel 2? When did that happen? That happened on. It was good. I watched the Royal Rumble Sunday morning. I as well caught up with the Royal Rumble on for me it was a little bit of Sunday and Sunday and Monday a little bit. Basically I watched the men's was the first one. I watched the women's championship, and then I was just I tapped out. I was too tired. But sort of caught the gist of everything. It was actually a really, really good show. I was in the same boat, not for watching wrestling in nearly 20 years, but that was probably the first, probably since last year's Royal Rumble, that I watched WWE product and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Second form.
I usually, to be fair, probably as the more casual I get with wrestling and even with AEW, just the time is just it's not on in my favor most of the time. But I think for the most part, I really do try to watch the road to WrestleMania. Essentially, you know, get get your Royal Rumble in, maybe catch one of the other pay-per-views that they throw on in between that and WrestleMania, which is usually, used to be like Fastlane. I think now it's Elimination Chamber. It's always something relatively okay. That I don't sort of mind. So, yeah, sort of like, can I? There we go. Yeah, and AEW, I'm so far behind on Dynamite. Like, I've joked of like, I have like about 20, I'm about 4 months behind. But I will sort of, I know of the storyline. Same with like the WWE, like, they do a good job with their pre-shows. Now, when I watched it like almost religiously, I hated the pre-shows because I would never watch them. I'm like, that's an hour wasted. But as someone now who, you know, I went on YouTube an hour before the Royal Rumble started, and I was like, oh, like I have no idea what's going on, and now I'm getting that fill-in. Like I've now become that person that needs to watch the pre-show, which is fine by me. The only reason I watched was because I've been following the Bloodline Sami Zayn storyline through YouTube recap videos. It seems to be the most gripping storyline in WWE, and you know what? It looks like it's going to have a really good sort of ending. I like the route that they went with that. Did you hear the pop that Sami Zayn got the second he smacked Roman Reigns with that chair?
Finish this
Like that was beautiful. Now, like everyone was sort of hoping or thinking, like, I guess the spot like that they were having. Oh my God, the Men's Royal Rumble is first. Now I'm a hard guy down to. You know, the Royal Rumble is the name of the pay-per-view event. Therefore, I think your main event should be the Royal Rumble. Whether it be the men's or the women's, irrelevant to me. But everyone was just, I think, sort of assuming like, oh, something big was going to happen. I think everyone thought The Rock was going to show up or something because there was rumors of him possibly popping in WrestleMania. And so they thought, oh, this will be the time he fucks over Roman or something. And then the next big rumor was that Sami Zayn was going to turn, no longer be an honorary Uce, right? So, but seeing like him come a long way because it's funny.
Let's go.
Going through, the free stuff that's on YouTube.
Nice work.
Last year's WrestleMania event was Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Now, I'm a huge Jackass fan. And for what that match was, it was actually relatively entertaining. Big kudos to Sami Zayn. But it just shows of like, that was a joke match, right? Like, I wouldn't say like, that's your get up and go and take a piss match during the thing because it was entertaining and they had all the guys from Jackass and whatnot. But I mean, like, to see how far he's come with good writing, that just screams of like, you can, if you have good writing for a lot of people, that can go a long way. And it really helps, put him on the map. So you watch a channel called Wrestling with Regret. He mainly does classic pay-per-view reviews, lists, but I watch his Raw and SmackDown recaps every once in a while. And back in November, I find himself intrigued by it. I liked What Culture when it was the old guys who are now cultaholic.
Keep it up.
There's Wrestle Talk. I listen. I've never heard of Wrestling with Regret. That sounds interesting.
I'm up.
Now, can we get out now? What kind of garbage is this? You're hurting me here. You're hurting me. All right, can we get? All right, just knock all these bullets out there. We'll get this working.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, sure. That's a couple. All right. Oh, that also cures the ailments, eh? It cures what ails ya. I also see a Brave Orders 5 coming on up there. That'll be wonderful to throw on out there. Who would like some nightmarish things happening to themselves?
Into the night.
I highly recommend Wrestling with Regret. He was the one that started the classic wrestling pay-per-view review trend that everyone is doing these. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not a big fan of because a lot of people are just phoning it in. if I was on, to be honest. So I'll check that out because that seems super interesting to give that a whirl. Oh, well, I screwed that up. I certainly screwed that up. Well, now you're back up. Oh, okay. Now you're not back. Okay. Now, okay. This is all just not going the way I thought it would go. Now, can we just murder these? Is there 3 things or 2 things there? Oh, well, we don't need that work, do we?
Let's go. Now.
Yeah, just get rid of them all. Just a big. I forgot I had a beer here. How dare I?
Mission complete.
Can I say what bothers me is the watch-alongs. I don't understand them. Like, how many people do the watch-along, like, you know, on YouTube or even on Twitch, of where, like, they're like themselves, like, it's just reaction content, right? But it's like, so you're intending on me to already have the Twitch or YouTube delay on you, which is probably gonna be about 10 seconds. Then your broadcast delay of whatever you're watching on. So, like, you know, if it's on Peacock or if they're watching a normal pay-per-view or if they're streaming it otherwise, that's going to be another 5, 10, 15 seconds. They're so far behind the live play on top of, like, you're like, well, am I not going to listen to the Pat McAfee, you know, Corey Graves and Michael Cole? Like, I'm just like sitting here thinking, like, and it's just, like, they're not even like replacing like their reaction content with good content. So I'm just trying to understand, like, what is the purpose? Please tell me. Nobody knows.
Watch out.
Even old JCP pay-per-view, right? Yes, sirree bobbers. All right, yeah, that'll attack a few folks. Why not?
You're done.
And it sucked. Like, we were talking about it a little bit with DJ as well. Like, it sort of sucks, you know, with oh, Fee's all the way up there. I was like, the one person I need to heal. You know, with the Jay Briscoe and all that stuff sort of coming about. It sort of sucks that it took Jay Briscoe's death for having the Briscoe brothers have to show up on Dynamite, I guess, but. That's the problem when you deal with, you know, big, giant network TV, right? You know, someone says something 10 years ago, basically canceled, and they're like, yeah, you're done, right? And it's just unfortunate that's the way it was, but
It's down.
it's one of those things of, you know, the old consequences to one's actions sort of pops up there, right? So, I was impressed that, you know, at least he did go through with it to, you know, take back those comments later on in his life, but unfortunately, it just, you know, wasn't to be for him, unfortunately. Come on, Lore, smack these things around a few times. Oh, come on. Can you go whack this guy? Give him a good old ease your cleaver, as your cleaver. Don't get me wrong here. Don't get me wrong. I know what I'm doing, okay? There we go, a little smackaroo. Uh-oh. Getting angry with me here. Venom Flame? Sure. Why not? 0 farts to me. That thing's gonna be like, what are you doing to me? Oh my god, you lit me on fire. How dare you?
I'm up.
Oh, then we get the double turn, the triple turn.
Crimson Slash. Now.
Hey.
An opening.
There we go. Uh-oh. Thank God for that evasion. That was a nice critical right there. My goodness gracious. And the murder. You know what it is right there? It's the long hair there, folks. It's the long hair. Little kiss to the sky. Why not? What did we learn now? CP up to 12 per kill. And a new ability. CP increases automatically once every turn. Not too bad. Oh, that's it? I didn't learn nothing good? Well, I mean, I can't say nothing good. That's not the not the term we're looking for, but I
Enemy
was expecting to get a magic spell. I don't like Fee's weird mullet thing. It's I think it's it works, but I can, now that you say the mullet thing, I think it's a little too full. Like right there, like she, she looking like a man, right? Sometimes maybe,
Second form.
maybe.
All right.
I mean, she certainly fits the short hair more than the long hair, right? Get a little rest point here, or we probably either get murdered by someone. What is even the quest that we're working on? It feels like it's been so long. Chapter 1. Okay, so there's that. Guess I could just read the exclamation point where it says head to Dreknor Fortress. Pfft, boy, am I bright today. I'm just waiting for her to break out into a line dance while belting out Achy Breaky Heart. Was that, is that Hannah Montana's dad? I can't remember. Or is it Taylor Swift's? I can't remember. Oh, that thing looks wonderful. I should probably save, just in case this coronavirus thing, it really does sort of look like the coronavirus, is out to get me. I don't think I can use my charge.
Looks pretty tough.
There!
Let's watch out.
No. You know what I can appreciate? That it doesn't use the charge if it doesn't work on them. It's very nice. Hi, yeah. Welcome on into the evening stream, Chelsea Ann. How are you? Been a while. Oh, 1 BP. Look at that. Well, grind down. Oh, you do not like burn. Lay it in there.
Crimson Slash.
Oh, you resisted the burn some. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I thought I read that as over something slap, like as if it was slapping me.
Are you okay?
It has been while doing okay as well as I can be. How am I? Good. I wish my work would get me back to my normal schedule so I can get back to my normal bat time, bat channel, everything. But it is what it is. So yeah, sort of back into it. Like, what's an evening stream? How did this happen, right? If I'm not working nights, the wife is working nights. So I'll take it. Zephyr Wings? Maybe. I do like less delay.
Zephyr Wing!
My turn.
All right, now, ooh, speed and movement. That could be, how the hell do you have 18,000 penis points? What are we talking about here? Get out of here.
Now. An opening.
Yeah.
You call that an opening, eh? Well, fire? Oh, or the other terrible thing. Apparently, it's also the witching hour for the cats. It's great. Great. Yeah, let's just get that in there. Why not? Looks like I need to reset, but I can't do it from the app. Womp, womp. Wait, you can't, what? Really? In all this time, Twitch still hasn't figured a way to get people to do it from the app. Although maybe it's one of those weird things of like, I remember, depends what phone you're using. If you're using an iPhone, I don't think they have it on there because then iPhone wants a cut. So that could be it. Goddamn Apple, they always want their nickels and dimes. Oh, that's even weirder. Alrighty then. The overflowing slap comes up again big. All right, Elliot, we're gonna need you to fix them up, please, with a holy song is coming up to heal you. Ba 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 da hello. Ah! All right, we need to wake up here a little bit. There we go.
An opening.
There it is. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, these are okay. And now Jordan smartens up a little bit. Like, looks like, hey, look, should probably move out of the way there, just a little bit, maybe. But we don't have that thing there. Well, that sucks.
Now!
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that. Can you sleep? 20% chance that you're gonna go nighty-night. Don't like it. How
Arcus,
about that?
activate!
Just answer back with that. Oh,
Take this.
well, that worked out wonderfully. There you
Now.
go.
An opening.
My turn.
All right, a good sweep. KOs, that's not gonna work. Delays. Yeah.
Ready?
Ready, steady, go.
You're done.
There we go.
It's down.
I don't like how you're just yelling at these things that may or may not have ears and telling them that they're done. What if they can't hear you?
Now.
Sure.
We strike
Try
as
it.
one.
Why not?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me!
I was gonna dive on into the sake tonight,
my turn.
but I gotta get up at like 7-ish in the morning. Stupid on my part, but I had to get it done. I got an oil change done on my car, and this was like literally the only chance I have. So, you know, step on my penis and call me Willie. Yeah, it's just not in the cards. So the
It's down.
tomorrow's stream. I mean, the point is like we're doing it early enough, but then the fridge guy is supposed to come.
Got it.
So I'm hoping he comes early. And then also I'll probably have maybe 2 streams again tomorrow. Maybe?
Keep it up. Let's go.
One in like the morning-ish, and then one in the evening.
Now.
Keep it blue.
An opening.
Huh?
I'm up. Now.
Did I catch an Instagram story correctly? Did I read this right? Were you in Delaware?
You, Laura.
I believe that's my line.
Flight took 5 minutes, way too long. We have completed the monster request, and we got some dark hair for Fee. Oh, maybe that'll cheer her up just a little bit right there, eh? Eh? Fee? Oh no, that's not it. Costume. Let's see what Fee like. All right, I see. You know what? Looks great right there. Looks great. I can see where Soap Dish is talking about because you're like, oh, it's just a little too. I don't know what's going on there. Right? Just don't know. But, oh. You know what, though? I'll take that. Here, have a chip. The best kind of chips, Doritos. What's everyone's Dorito? I'm a nacho cheese guy. I'm not, I'll eat. Cool Ranch. I'm a big fan of the ketchup Doritos. I know everyone's just yelling at me going, what the fuck is wrong with you Canadians? Just put ketchup on everything. We do. Bold barbecue's good as well. Spicy nachos, another good one. I can appreciate that, of course. How could you not? Now I guess we head back to Dreknor Fortress because we're done everything. Are we? Hold on. If I hit the right button just once, promise. Am I supposed to return to somebody here? I got them from the Bracer Guild Toval. Bold barbecue, then zesty cheese. We're getting good here with the. Oh, how did I forget these things? Just busting them out. Oh, and how did I forget the run button? It happens, folks. It happens when you have as many blows to the head that I have. You know, dementia sets in early. Now, Soap, for sure. Who else has had the ketchup Doritos, though? Like, I feel like that's like only a Canadian can answer that. They're better than you think they would be. Because I know, like most Americans, I don't even think you guys have ketchup chips. You guys don't have all dressed chips. I'm just throwing out all these weird names at you people. They're good stuff. You'd probably have to travel maybe New York. Like, not New York City, but like we're talking upstate New York, Buffalo, to get those types of things. They're usually Canadianized a little bit. We could basically take over Buffalo. Not that I don't know if anyone would miss it, but I mean, we could basically take over, you know, those areas, and you guys wouldn't even notice.
Weak.
I mean, quite frankly, I think we should take all of Niagara Falls, okay? I don't understand why the Americans get a side and we get a side, okay? The Canadian Falls is way better than the American Falls. Far too many rocks for you Americans over there. Nevertheless, I have a raccoon who's very angry right now.
Let's go.
I would say he's a raccoon, right? Well,
Everyone okay?
panda? Zesty cheese is a Canadian-only flavor. It's a holdover from the Frito-Lay's bought Hostess Munchies chips brand. Oh. I remember Munchies. Munchies were good. But that, like, now, like, if you're gonna go, like, down that route of, like, a good separate chip brand, like Miss Vicky's. That's a good chip brand. Like, away from the big, although I'd say Miss Vicky's is a bigger brand, but I mean, it's not, you know. Like, if I was to go the beer route, and that would be like your craft brewery that you would go for, right? You know, and say if you don't want a Budweiser, you know, you go over there. Okay, St. Arc Residential. We'll get there. We'll get to where we need to go by fighting plants.
Let's make this quick.
I love Miss Vicky's. If you like ketchup chips, Miss Vicky's spicy. It is. It is. I knew someone would agree eventually with us there, right? All right. That's a lot of flowers. So, sooner or later, we'll nail them.
Now!
Yep. Get that going. There we go. Murdered that thing.
Let's go.
Alrighty. I feel like that's a little bit of waste. Nail these three if you can.
Now. All right.
There's a thing where they deliver snacks around the road. Yeah, there's lots of stuff like that. I was talking with Chelsea and Wolfslayer. It feels like it's probably 8 years ago.
Mission complete.
I still would like to get this done. I just gotta think of the logistics to it. I wish there was like an easier way to do this, like just maybe like through Amazon or something. But I would like to do like a care package of like legitimate like Canadian snacks that I know they can't get, and they can send some weird American stuff that we can easily get, but it sounds weird and whatever. But like I know she's like all over the Dynamo bars. We gotta get those on over. You know, but like I was sort of hoping of like I could just pick and choose like a bunch of stuff. I probably could. I'm just not looking deep into it enough. Just go on Amazon and then just like I should be able to just like ship to them, right? I think that's how this works. I think that's how the internet works. I could be wrong. I could be all wrong about this internet stuff. But I also know that there are like there's like a Japanese candy box you can get. There's a British box you can get of stuff like that. Yeah, but see, they've never had them, Soapy. They've never had them, so I sort of explained that to them. And I was always like, you know, like, I feel like those are the types of things of like, I mean, I know good places you can get them.
Is that all? You must
But usually like the handmade is like super good. Was it that long ago? Yeah, I think you would like them. They are certainly an acquired taste, but like they've got all just great things inside them. Like, how do you not say yes to them, right? But I'm feeling like having that discussion again of like, I feel like I'm missing something. Like, how can I should be able to go on my Amazon and pick a bunch of like Canadian things, and then I should be able to put your address in as the place to go, right? Like, am I overthinking that? Like, maybe it'll be overly expensive though, because I know like we looked at that type of thing, and you should be able to do the same, right? I don't know. Although, unless maybe you think I'm weird and they're like, God damn it, he's got our address. Wait, no, maybe, well, I don't know. I'm not weird, by the way. I might sound weird, but I'm not weird. Said too much.
Exterminating.
We have Cheetos mac and cheese, original jalapeno and cheddar and flame. Yes, we do. Yeah, we got all those. We're not too cray-cray.
It's my turn.
Get some of these things. It's not all of the things.
Second form.
Americans will never understand the joy of soap-flavored chewing gum. Yeah, thrill.
All right, nice work.
It's funny you say that. I was talking with a guy at work, and he was going on about his kids didn't know what the soap-flavored chewing gum was, so he was doing a joke. about Thrills gum because you get it at the dollar store. I know what was going on. I was like, there's no way people just buy that outside of just because, like, to play a dirty trick on someone. Like, there's no one out in the real world who actually likes Thrills gum, right? But, like, there must be. Like, it sells so well. Like, I mean, like, you'd think that it would be out of business, or maybe it's just like, what I said to him, I said, I guarantee Thrills makes another product, and the Thrills gum is a byproduct of it. And they make so much money on whatever this other product is that it's irrelevant that they sell this soap.
Got it.
Well, maybe that's the thing, right? Everyone just sees it, and it's not like they hide away that it tastes like soap. They have it right on the package. The soap tasting gum or something. It's in a yellow package. The gum is purple like chiclets. It's terrible.
My turn.
But you could be a weirdo like Soap, and I mean the guy's name is Soap Dish. To be fair, his name is Soap Dish. So, it's a fair call.
Battle complete. Let's move.
It's a fair call. Oh, we've reached the level 4 of Sex. Protective Walls, that's a condom. And Fury, that's when the condom gets removed. I was just about to say, for someone named Soap, yeah, right, it has to. The actual flavor is supposed to be rose water. That's where it tastes like the soap thing comes from. Ah, see. It's funny that you brought that up. Oh, I was like, is that some weird, just some brown post or wooden thing, maybe?
Let's go.
Oh, I see, like, I Rose Rod, so my name's like, what? Oh my god, we're all a bunch of weirdos. But so is Thrills
Now.
a Canadian soap company? No, Canadian gum company? Sorry? Could be soap company.
Yeah. My turn. No.
We're gonna need a bigger box here, Chelsea. We need a bigger box. No, I'm gonna look more into this Amazon thing. I literally swear, like, unless the cost of shipping would be ridiculous, but I thought we looked at it of like basically it'd be $50 if we were just to fill something ourselves and then send a box away. I wanted to attack the small child, and I was like, no, you can't do that. There was a. Can't go out of there. We're talking about Canadian snack. Thrills gum is only natural to bring it up in that context. See, it never occurred to me that it was a Canadian gum. And also, he was carrying on about that it only lasts for, like, 10 seconds. The gum flavor. I could be wrong. See, like, to me, outside of maybe the taste, I wouldn't like when I'm playing baseball. I don't chew when I'm playing hockey. But like, just have like something in your mouth when you're oh my god, we just beat that thing up. Like, I probably wouldn't mind throwing in a couple of chiclets of Thrills gum in my mouth just to have, right? Like, that'd work. Yeah, I think a decent sized box would be more than 50, 60. I think I could have gone up, but if you're overnighting and doing standard shipping, I don't see why it would be much more than. Pardon me? Well, your tablet? I thought you were going to sleep.
Tablet.
I thought you were going to bed.
Tablet.
Is it bedtime?
No, tablet.
Okay, you want me to get your tablet?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's bedtime, okay? It's way past your bedtime, but it's just you and me, so it's okay. Also, what we call, yes, we've gone over that too. Yes, that I blew their mind with the Smarties thing. They were like, what the fuck are Smarties? Exactly. All right, come here. Oh, I guarantee I will not miss it again. There we go. Chelsea. Thank you. It's like I planned this somehow, don't I? No, I don't. I promise you I don't plan that at all. I don't. Smarties are great like candy, right? I don't know. Do you know where it is? Where is it? Where did mommy put it? Where is it? No, it's not. But where did you put it? I swear, 75% time well, but you should have seen that coming. You know look, I'm being pulled away. I'm being pulled away by a small child. Where is it? Come here. Oh, it's bedtime. Yes. Well, where's your tablet?
Yeah.
Where is it? Do you know where? Oh, they're playing stuff for you. No? You want your tablet? Yeah, I know. It's fighting to go to sleep. All right, come on. All right, I'll be right back. If anyone else would like to subscribe, now's the time. Okay, I'm coming. Oh my God, Logan. Great. I have to find a tablet at 9:45 at night. My wife is not home. She's the one that knows where it is. Don't hide things on children here, by the way. Oh, thank you, Wolf Slayer. Appreciate that. Hold on, I'll message Mummy. We message Mummy? No? Well, she knows where it is. I hope she gets back to us. Wolf Slayer, thank you. Are you in a mood?
No.
Where is it? Where is it? I should have played the Be Right Back. I was told Chelsea resub while you're away and that I should repeat the trick. Yes, you should. I'll be right back. I swear to God, because I'm Paul Laugh.
Pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, no, oh, no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, hey. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, no, no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, yeah. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah. Ooh, lock me up for a key. Ooh, baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for a key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for a key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, no, no, no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, hey. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you.
What a catastrophe that was. Wolf Slayer! Thank you for the 26 months. And White Chocolate Drizzle Drips, thank you for the 12 biddies. I appreciate that. Why you guys just do these all at the off time? It's nice to see you, as always. I apologize for the off time, but of course I don't. Why look? Okay, I'm gonna share some old dementia knowledge with the people. If and when you ever become parents, type of thing, don't hide things that like the other adult would not know the location of. It just sort of thrown out there. Like if it goes in a certain spot and then you don't put it in that certain spot so that the other adult does not know where it is, you're just setting yourself up for a bad time, like this guy getting hit in the bum. Okay? You're just not setting yourself up for a good time. If I was to be one of those people.
You're done.
Because now I'm just going to have him bouncing in and out if I say the T word, 1,000 more times. We don't know where it could be, right? It's just, maybe my wife, in her infinite wisdom, decided it was like, you know what, I'm throwing this thing out. I've had enough. She's hit her limit, right? Maybe it was one of those things. Maybe she had a nervous breakdown today and didn't share it with me today before I dropped her off at work and was like, I've had it. Maybe. I started Final Fantasy 13 a couple of days ago. Never played it before. Never have I played it before either. And I was going to play Final Fantasy 7 today because it was the 26th anniversary of its launch date. But then I was like, well, it's a really weird evening stream, and I don't know if, the people who want to see that game will be here, and I didn't want to start anything new. Also, Metal Gear Solid 4 works well, so I'm happy about that. So, we have that, and I'm very unsure about starting Final Fantasy 7 while I'm playing this. But if I play this and Metal Gear, that's okay. But if I play this and Final Fantasy, I don't know. It's against my religion of playing 18 different RPGs all at once. The Lonely Deceased, a rare evening stream indeed. How are you? They're coming out of the woodworks. I've heard mixed reviews of 13, but so far I don't have too many. I think 13. I mean, it's an older game by now. I think one of those things about that game, Chelsea, is that when it first came out,
My turn.
it had mixed reviews. And over, the span of, how long has it been? 10 years? Maybe not that long, but I mean, over that period of time, the game has gotten better, but, no one's updating those, I don't mean, they're not updating reviews, but, everyone's just okay, well, we don't care about 13 anymore, right? That's sort of what I'm saying. So, it's,
My turn.
it's had some time to simmer, relax, get massaged by Squeenix. I hate people calling it Squeenix. It's Square Enix. Yeah. So I heard the same thing too. I owned it, but never played it. Physically on the PlayStation 2, 3, maybe. Has some guy named Snow in it, I think. And now I have it on Steam, so eventually we'll call him. Only real ones call it Squaresoft. Well, yes. You're not wrong. I miss that name. What? Who had to save who though in that? Was Squaresoft it feels to me of they both really don't need to be separate companies. Squaresoft makes Final Fantasy, Enix makes Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest. So I don't understand the whole rigmarole of they both work. What on earth do you morons don't get of just making something work? I don't know. Am I going the right way? Should I open up a map? Can I open up a map? Map? There it is. There's a map. Where do we need to go? Open a map of Bonerville. We're not going to Parmesan cheese. It was a good name. Square Enix was the result of a corporate merger. You know what's funny? I came across a YouTube video of like, is it time for like a Final Fantasy IX remake, right? Sort of like how Final Fantasy VII got one. So it got me watching it a little bit, and they basically were talking. That's why I sort of brought up the Square Enix thing, because they brought up when Final Fantasy IX came out, it was delayed because Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior 7 was coming out at the same time, so they delayed it. And so I was like, oh, well, like, I liked Final Fantasy IX. I wonder what Dragon Quest 7 looked like. Like, I was going to assume it was going to look very similar to Final Fantasy IX. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. It looks like a fucking Super Nintendo game. I don't know what the hell, whatever. Like, the new Dragon Quest 11 looks fantastic, but I don't know. I lost on it. Where are we? We were at St. Arc? Where are we going? I don't know. I need it mentioned on here somewhere. Maybe I should zoom in? Maybe. You can give me some more information? No. We went here. Came over here. Trish, no? To be honest, I'd sooner ask for Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, I'd prefer they would go that route. I would say Enix probably carried a bit more. Yes. Oh, okay. We're going the right way because we're trying to head for... I think so? Where are we right now? Show me where we are. North Sutherland Highway. Sure. Can I be the greedy one and ask for both? I mean, yes. But first of all, I guess, like, with the whole thing of, like, Final Fantasy VII's got probably 10 years left in it, right? Of releases. So, you have that whole thing. Where like, my feeling is they're wasting their time, like, unless they want to release another Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy in the same realm at the same time, which I don't think they want to do. I'm so unsure of, like, then, like, people are going to forget, like, how good Final Fantasy VIII and IX were. That's the way I'm thinking. If Final Fantasy VIII got the same remake treatment that 7 did, I'd die with vitamin D deficiency and forget what sunlight felt like. So, like, I'll do you slightly one better. If Final Fantasy VIII and IX don't get Final Fantasy VII remake treatment, like the Moguri mod for 9, I'm ecstatic with. I'm ecstatic with the OG Final Fantasy VII 7th Heaven mod, which we'll be playing relatively soon. I'm just waiting on, like, some type of Final Fantasy VIII remake mod like that, where they use the AI stuff and everything. It works well. Like, I mean, if Square Enix ain't gonna give it to us, or Squeenix would give that to us, like, that's fine. I'd take that. That's okay. But that's just fan-made stuff. But
Our chance.
maybe we'll get there one day. Maybe. Final Fantasy VIII suffers from being the black sheep. That's largely the Drunken System's fault, I think, which I personally adored. So it's 50-50 on anything I've seen on the internet.
Let's go.
Second form.
You either love it or you hate it. There is no in between for the Junction System at all, which sort of sucks, but it is what it is. I would hope not more than 6 years from Final Fantasy VII. I wouldn't think so, but I honestly don't see, like, next. Is it this year or next year for Final Fantasy VII? Is it Rebirth? Is the second one? End of this year. Okay. So, and then let's say in 2024, 2025, there's probably going to be 2 other stupid parts, like the Yuffie part and some other part. Like, they're milking it for all it's goddamn worth. And then, like, I'm sort of hoping, like, that maybe everything is almost said and done and it can be released in 2025, 2026, the latest. But this is a company that, fucked up Kingdom Hearts. Okay?
All right. Nice work.
stupid good sir, the Yuffie part. No, I didn't mean it as in stupid, as in like that was like. I don't like they like money, right? So they're separating all of these things into separate parts. Like, I just want it to be the trilogy and be done with it. That's all I want.
Let's take this chance.
Like, I don't like that they made the Yuffie part separate. Are they gonna make a Vincent part separate? Like,
My turn.
that's what bugs me about that type of stuff.
My turn.
And I've gone over this before. Call me an idiot or not, I'm one of the people who bought the original on, or not the original. I bought the remake on my PS4. Can't get the other ones on PS4. So now I'm either forced to buy the $99 freaking version 1 again on PC. I don't have a PS5, so I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna wait until, you know, it as a package comes out, probably at $2.99 Canadian Monopoly monies, but whatever, and then I have it, right? I mean, I would love to have, like, for even a PC release, I'd love for them to come out with a really nice, neat little package, you know, with a giant Buster Sword or whatever. Lonely Deceased, have you ever played Final Fantasy 14? They have a golden saucer there, but I do agree with you. Like, the first, setting your eyes first on the golden saucer, like, that was nice. That was nice. The golden saucer is a good little redo on Final Fantasy 14. If you don't want to hop into it and play an MMO, just watch a YouTube video of Final Fantasy 14 and the golden saucer there.
Got it.
Yeah. Wonderful. Had a buddy of mine at work bugging me to play World of Warcraft again. I mean, Mrs. P has gotten back into the worlds of Warcraft. I'm fighting the urge. I do a fairly good fight the good fight. Not really. I have too much on my plate to be playing an MMO right now, so.
Get back!
You haven't touched anything past 10.
I'll handle
What's
this.
wrong with that? I mean, 11 was an MMO, 14's an MMO.
An opening!
So basically you just have 12, 13, and 15 to play. And I'm with you on those. I haven't played it. I mean, I guess to break it down, I'm with you. I did play both MMOs. I did play 11 and 14. But I have not played a proper Final Fantasy 7 past 10. Shit. Well, I'm going to need you to clear all that stuff off your plate because we also need to get back into Monster Hunter. Well, I was sitting there thinking, yes, there's that. I mean, we're quite a ways behind, like, playing every quarter. But, like, I saw that Monster Hunter Rise showed up on Game Pass. I don't know if that works, like, across the board for everything or something, but it's quite well built out. It also features solid gold statue of a 56-year-old man in his underwear, and he's more ripped than I could ever hope to be. Well, but I heard you were quite ripped. I've seen pictures of you naked, Wolf Slayer. I can fill in the blanks of what I didn't see, but, you know.
Now!
An opening! Let's go!
Critical, eh? I don't like how that can't fit everybody in there. Well, what are these moves? All right.
Now!
An opening!
Yeah, I feel like we haven't played Monster Hunter. I don't want to even take a stab at a guess of how long it's been. I could probably just go to my Steam and figure that out. But yeah, feels like it's been an honest to goodness while.
My turn.
My wife gotten back to me about this location of
Everyone ready?
tablet.
Leave it to me!
Now, why would it be in there? Why would it be in
Let's
there?
go! Ah! All right, nice
I
work.
was gonna say you'll have to look at Steam to figure that out. We played it, I think, twice, maybe 3 times since we last played with you. Yeah, it's been a while. I know for sure. But you know what? Like, maybe it's just like all of our chemistry all together Oh, that's not as long as I would have thought, to be honest, Wolf Slayer. But like, it's sort of like a really good, at least I find, pick up and go game. Like, I mean, sure, I'm being carried by people who just take it as basically fashion, a fashion game at
Let's
this
make
point,
this
but
quick.
you know, it's still absolutely enjoyable to play with friends.
Second form, Gale!
Oh, that's sure if that's. Oh, I was gonna say that seems way too
Turn.
recent. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to do the lookup, aren't I? I'm gonna be embarrassed. It's probably like summer.
Let's go.
Jordan, you should check your Steam and let us know when you last played after Steam today. I'm
down.
curious. I'll admit to being curious. We're all a little curious or bi-curious or whatever those terms are that we're supposed to say. Oh God.
Take this! Now!
An opening!
Are you okay?
Thanks.
I'll handle this.
I feel like we should have some type of prediction before I actually go and look. I just don't know what I could put in for the prediction. If you have an idea for a prediction that we could throw points into, and then when I look at it, we can all just laugh and go, "Well, God, we weren't even close."
Azure Cleaver!
We're supposed to do a lot of things, much like laws. They're just suggestions, right? That's like the thing about
Now.
have you ever heard the funny one about like street signs that if they have a white border, they're just a suggestion. You don't need to do them. That one's a great one.
Arcus, activate!
And then you realize that every single street sign has a white border.
Let's go.
But what if we played after October? How sure are you that we didn't play after October? Both 5 months bans because I'm 100% it was not after October. Oh, okay. If you're 100% sure, okay. I will do that. Let me. Oh God, there's mouse control there. We don't need that. Let's. Where's my poll thing? Start a prediction. There it is. Start a prediction. Okay. Name the prediction. All right. When was the last time we played Monster Hunter Worlds? MHW. And you said January. I can't. To May 2022. Or what was the other one? June to October 2022. And then we'll throw in a fast one after October 2022. Just get quickie in there. 100% sure. Well, I'm not denying that you can't be 100% sure. Someone else might not be 100% sure. Just letting you know. Ah! Why does it do that? Game, stop. Let's do it's such a good one. Just it hits so many beautiful
Let's
people.
go. Now.
Keep it up!
It bothers me that I can't predict
I'm up!
in my things. It bothers me. It hurts.
Second form, Gale! Now!
An opening!
There!
Solar is going wild. Okay.
Givable!
Fury. Uh-oh. Should probably heal
Let's
Green
go.
before he dies.
Azure Cleaver! Ah!
Let's go.
Okay, well. How can you not reach him?
Exterminating!
All right, Rainer, you're still alive. Good for that. Little yawns. Yeah, so I'm thinking tomorrow, like I said, I gotta get my my oil changed, but I'm going like at 8 in the morning, and then I got fridge guy coming, like the cable guy, anywhere between 9 and 5. But he'll probably be early. He's an old guy, so I'm assuming he'll be early.
Should be the leftmost path at this junction.
So
Roger
I'm
that.
thinking of like having like an afternoonish, like morningish stream. And then, so I'm thinking like I said, so I fixed Metal Gear. There's no crashes or anything like that, so I wouldn't mind starting Metal Gear 4. Well, like I said, then I want to start Final Fantasy 7, but I also want to finish at least, I don't know. I'm all over the place with what the hell I want to play. Both are ready to go. I spent a lot of time testing them both out, much to the chagrin of DJ Anime. I'm curious to know what your prediction vote would be. When do you think we last played within those options? Within those options? Oh, the May throws me off. Like, I want to say I thought we played in the summer. But, like, part of me is like, it's been a while since we've played. So, like, I mean, I guess I would say June or October, because that would cover more of the summer. But then there's part of me thinking, like, no, like, it's been a long time since we've played. And there was always the joke about, like, well, we would play once a quarter. But that's me missing a couple of quarters. The prediction results. Yeah, what were the prediction results? Oh, fluff bunnies. Terrible. I truly couldn't tell you if it was late spring or early summer, right? Has to be one of those. All right, let's see. What do we get? Choose prediction outcome. So, okay. Right now we're rocking January to May, 21% with 2,000 points. June to October with 79% of the vote with 7.6K, and nobody voted after October 2022. So let's take a peek at my Steam. Hold on. I'll let people see it. Don't look at all my pornos. Steam? Library? Let's go. Where are we going? Where's Monster Hunter? There it is. Okay, here we go. We're gonna click it. June 3rd! Oh my god, it was that long? Just barely, though. Just barely. Just barely. That's 2 quarters. We're out. My god, I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible. We have to go back. We have to go back. All right. Well, now I can pick a winner. June to October 2022 is the winner chicken dinners. Getting people back to their points, I guess. Sure. Boobity shibbity habadoo. Yeah. All right. I'm also feeling in a relatively gifty mood. Why not, right? Let's get those 5 packs out. Oh, that's right. Twitch had that wallet thing. $3. Thank you, Twitch. Save me 3 Canadian dollar dues. Hey, look at that. Hey, I even recognize the names on this time. Wow, these are actually, that's probably one of the better ones it's gone out to without some freebies going out to some freaks. There we go. Oh God, what's happening? Don't attack, oh God, well, I attacked the dog. I didn't mean to attack the dog, but.
It's mine.
You're very welcome, my friend. I like to do that once a month.
Good harmony, huh?
Started a little early. Let's call that the February one. It's almost midnight. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Someone's saying it somewhere. For once, it's actually the proper drinking hour. Not like 10 in the morning like some days. It's too, well, actually, you know what? I actually think you can refund subs now. Or ask for a refund. So can we go to Heimdall? That's a pretty good, I like that. Are they gonna yell at me if I try to go this way? Does that thing have rabies or something? I said that to him out loud over the weekend. Oh, I can just imagine the cringe that he did, Chelsea. I can just imagine the cringe that he did. Like full-on cringe.
Second form, Gale!
Oh damn, can I scam Amazon by refunding a free sub? I don't know about that. I feel like if you, no, you have to buy Jersey Mike's. Maybe. Doesn't Jersey Mike's sub make a good sub though? It's been a while since I've had a Jersey Mike's sub, so. Yeah, yeah, they're amazing. Okay, just making sure we're on the same page here. I would knock over a kid's first sandcastle for right now. Yeah, that's a for sure a thing.
Let's go.
Absolutely, it is. Is that thing gonna wait? Okay, it's that.
Sing! Now! We strike as one!
Leave it to me!
Leave it to me.
They're all yelling. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are people thinking tomorrow? Like I don't think I can give like a time because I honestly don't know what time I will stream tomorrow. Oh, are we thinking Metal Gear Solid 4?
Weak. It's down.
Like I'm thinking so, right?
My turn.
I'll handle this. Azure
I'd be so. You know what? I was so happy. So, like you know, to anyone who's unaware, like you know, I own it on the PlayStation 3. It sucks. The game doesn't suck. Me owning it. I played it when it first came out. But the PlayStation 3, I have the original PlayStation, not the original, not the one that's backwards compatible with the PS2. But I can't stream from my PlayStation 3 because there is no HDCP pass-through. For those of you who are unfamiliar, that's like that little setting that you turn on or off on a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, or an Xbox that deciphers the signal. For some apparent reason, the PlayStation 3 has it hardwired without any HDCP. So when you plug in a capture card, it tells you to go fuck yourself, essentially. So I had to go and get the PlayStation 3 emulator, which is in an experimental phase. That's already a pain in the butt. Got that to work. Then getting the game to work. There's a bunch of code you have to put in. Then there's crash bugs that people have been fixing. So, yes, exactly like Lonely Deceased, but yes. Great miss there, Fee. Great miss. Metal Gear so far is absolutely bananas. If you don't remember the story beats, you might just lose a few brain cells trying to sort everything out. So
Let's go.
I had to play. So the problem was I've probably played about four hours of it, testing it out, because the first. I'm trying to think. It's probably not long, but you know, with the Jordan multiplier. So I would get to Drebin, like he first sees you, and the game would crash.
It's off balance.
And I was like, okay, great. And I'd be like, okay, maybe it's that. And then sometimes you'd get a little bit past it and you'd be able to play for an hour and then it would crash at something else. And then I'd be like, okay, so I'm reading about it. Someone finally put a fix to it. And then I played like for about maybe 4 hours straight. Passed a few spots, ran into Meryl. And it did not crash at all. So I was fairly confident in what I read going forward that the people who threw in the fixes for the crashes that were happening pretty much nailed it. So I'm sort of like, because it's still experimental, that's sort of my one thing of like, I'm a little unsure of it. You know, I'm no secret from going down the route of emulation. But I did lose some time, you know, because I didn't save. But that game is very good with the saves. You can save at any point. So I sort of like maybe just have to remind myself to just save often, just in case.
I'm up.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. It's hard to get over old Snake, though. Like,
Let's go.
I'm trying to think in my mind, what is the timeline of Metal Gear Solids? Excluding the stupid 2 Nintendo ones. And I guess they're not stupid, but I mean of Metal Gear Solid, like what's the order? Like I'm thinking in my mind it's 3, 5, 1, 2, 4. Is that the order? Three, 5,
Got it.
1, 2. Oh, there's the original Metal Gears, and then okay. So I was right for the Metal Gear Solids part. Okay, I don't feel like I'm completely losing my mind here. Fantastic, considering my age.
Let's go.
Now!
So is number 5? Do you play as Solid Snake or do you play as Big Boss?
It's my turn. Sit. Now.
Because I don't know the year of 5. Big Boss. Okay.
Just what I
So obviously that's got to be like
I believe that's my line.
70s? 80s maybe? Because Metal Gear Solid was what, 1998? And they lit that was like legit the year they went with, right? Like they just said the game took place in 1998. So if I was sitting there thinking of like, okay, Snake at that age was maybe like, call it 35. I don't know what his actual age is.
Yay, I did it!
So like, you know, that would put him a little too young for 84 to be something that he'd be doing there, obviously. Not saying he wouldn't be a capable man, but I don't think he'd be capable at that age.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
An orange cape. Okay. Who would like an orange cape? The hell does even an orange cape do? That is a strength and prevents fate. Okay. All right, I got some plans with a friend, so I'm gonna lurk. Enjoy Cold Steel. Thank you for hopping on in, and thank you for subscribing, your Wolf Slayer. I appreciate that. Go on and have some fun with your friend. If that's code for sex, enjoy the sex. I think they're going to have sex. Oh, I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo. When to become one. I need some love and I'm never needing love before. Gonna make love to ya, baby. See, everything comes back to Spice Girls. Thank you for getting that started, Lonely Deceased, and I gotta slap myself. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Wanna make love to ya, baby, set your spirits free. It's the only way to be. Drakenor Fortress. We're here at last. The only Imperial Army base that can match Gerelia Fortress. My father has visited here several times to give instruction in martial arts. Okay, let's head on in. Those giant robots just sitting there? Well, if my dad's here, I'm sure he'll listen to us. Yeah, we need to ask the gatekeeper to send a message for us. It's a cat meowing. All right, safe. I get slapped because I bring up sex. Sex Cauldron? I thought they closed that place down. Oh, those are just Panzer Soldats. Wow, it's enormous up close. That's what she said. It has a much more dignified appearance than I had heard. Yep, definitely just as big as Gerelia Fortress.
You there. What business do you have here?
Oh, well, you know who I am? I'm Reener. Well, excuse me, we're, wait, that voice.
Whoa, Reen? What are you doing here?
You don't want to know. I could say the same to you. Are you part of the fourth now? You know him?
Oh, wow. You're all from Class 7.
That we are.
Long time no see. Do you remember me?
Oh, you were a part of the fencing club. In Persona? Alan? Warrant Ossifer Allen.
Warrant Officer Allen of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. Been a while, everyone.
All right, straighten up and fly right at ease, soldier. Are we inside the fortress now, or are we still working our way through? They just added tanks now. What are they, preparing for an invasion? Isn't that heavy one? Birdie. Oh, they got a few of those. Oh, yo. Yo. This is amazing. Not only do you have your main tank unit here, there's so many new Panzer Soldats. Look over there. Oh, that big one is the one V from the Imperial Liberation Front was using. The Noble Alliance's trump card. I never expected to see that here. Yeah, but all these weapons. Is that the General's son over there? Yeah, maybe he decided to stop by on his tour. Hold on, is that the Ashon Chevalier with him? Oh man, it is him! Welcome to Drakenor Fortress. Wow, man. I should have guessed they'd spot you right off the bat. People are still talking about the heroic exploits of Reen and Valimar. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have taken you guys through the back door. Well, don't worry about it. Anyways, I knew you joined the Imperial Army, but I had no idea you'd make it into the 4th Armored Division. It's the most powerful division in the entire army. The training must have been extremely tough. Yeah, but by the end of the day, I'm completely wiped out. I don't regret it at all. I want to keep the Empire safe. It's where she lives, after all. A man's honor, is it? Well, that's right. You and Bridget got engaged after graduation, didn't you? What? For real? Sorry, Ryuji. For real? Right there. Congrats. Thanks. A bit sappy, but so worth it.
You're here.
Sir!
Welcome, Schwarzer, young master. Arcade and Clausel as well, of course. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hey.
You really don't have to call me that, you know.
Colonel Neidhart.
Seeing you all together.
Master Miller from Metal Gear Solid.
Actually, I take that back. You've grown into fine young men and women. It makes me proud to be able to say I was one of your instructors.
Well, look at that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
The general is waiting. I'll guide you from here. Good work, soldier.
We're incapable of following instructions on walking somewhere. A lot of pomp and circumstance here, though. I'm just waiting for Wancho Man Randy Savage to hold on through.
They have arrived. Come in.
Birdie office. Elliot's dad.
He always strikes me as such an authoritative man in person.
He is a general.
And I'm sure he's become more so since his promotion.
My baby bundle of joy. Oh, Elliot!
All right, no need for that. We'd like to cut right to the chase.
That was rather mean.
That's okay.
Dad goes in for the hug and just gets
You've become a
juked.
true man, son. Does a father's heart good to see.
Every time, like clockwork.
Yeah, but Elliot's really perfected dodging it.
In any event, it may be unwise to have you here given our positions, but I nonetheless welcome you.
Do you mean...
It seems you're already aware why we've come.
Of course, the primary duty of this fortress is to maintain order in the southern half of the Empire. I suspect I'll be unable to help. But please, spare no detail.
Oh, we ran out of voice actor budget, apparently. We're already well aware of the Society's recent movements. However, there are no plans for the 4th Armored Division to take direct action at the moment, even if it were a request from you. Morty. Dad? So it's just as Major Arundel said. All you're allowed to do is watch. I don't get it. There's no way the Imperial Army can just let a bunch of archaisms stomp around the countryside, right? I was pondering why that's the case on the way here, actually. I mean, with the power this fortress has at its disposal, it would take less than half a day to stop the Society's advances. But the reason the army staunchly refuses to make a move. The Imperial Army. No, the Imperial government is waiting. isn't it? Waiting for the nobles to finally give up. So that's what it is. Though they're still hanging on, the provincial armies have been shrinking lately. And if a crisis were to happen now, then the government would be able to assert the provincial armies have no merit. Then they would be able to discount the merits of General Aurelia and the others who dirtied their hands in the Northern War. Finally, the public would start to question the entire noble power structure. Dad, Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart, are you both okay with this? Well, we know. Though we fought each other in the Civil War, the provincial armies are still our fellow protectors of Erebonia. Standing by doing nothing while they're in the midst of a crisis injures our pride as soldiers. However, wounded through our pride may be, we remain bound to the chain of command. His Majesty and the Imperial Government hold supreme command of the military. We cannot go against their decision and act on our own. Well, that does make sense, but I'm still not convinced. Then what of offering support via information? Surely you have an idea where the society has built its base. We have our guesses, of course. However, we are not currently at liberty to divulge that information. I feel like I'm not getting the proper help that I should be getting here. What? You can't even do that much? No. There's more to it, isn't there? Huh? What makes you say that? The Imperial Government. No, Chancellor Osborne has his own plans. However, Lord Hyams, the current head of Sutherland, is known to be immoderate. Currently, he's organizing the Imperial Provincial Council and is working with the Imperial Government through His Majesty the Emperor. I don't see how backing him into a corner benefits the government. So, there must be some other reason. A reason that would prevent both the Imperial Army and the Provincial Army from taking action against the society. Perhaps some circumstance unique to Sutherland. Green, I'm surprised you're knowledgeable you've become. Now that you mention it, I felt like something's been off the whole time we've been here. Not just with the General, Toval and a gate too. What? That's... Oh, Auget. A gate? Auget. Agate. We'll get there. Seems I've underestimated you, Ashen Chevalier. I suppose following the government's orders for a year has given you greater insight. It is true that I've seen both sides of a number of incidents. This old yet changing empire is full of contradictions and conflicts. But it's everything I learned being part of Class 7 that has expanded my view the most. So, please, show us the path ahead. Not for the sake of the government's orders to the Ashen Chevalier, but so we become the foundation of the world as Thor's Class 7. Schwarzer, we feel the same. Indeed, even if the way ahead is clouded with the doubt and hesitation of others. As a member of Class 7, as Rain's friend, and as a musician, I'll play a melody that will lift the doubt and hesitation and clear the way. Elliot. Now that I think about it, it's been 2 years since I first met the rest of you. The way my dear sweet Elliot has grown over the course of those years brings a tear to my eye. But it seems the rest of you have grown to be just as strong and dazzling in that time. I agree. Very well. I shall show you the path that you seek. Neidhart, bring me a pen and paper. Yes. Dad? Thank you so much, General. Well, there's no need for gratitude. Consider this my apology for being so cowardly as to allow myself to be tied down like that. Still have a long way to go to be compared to General Van Dyke and him. DJ Anime, hi. How are you? General, here you are. Yes, thank you. The place the society has most likely built their base. That place is part of a national secret that goes up to the highest levels of the Empire. Entering requires permission from the top two authority figures in the Sutherland province. A national secret? This paper is written proof you have my permission as Olaf Craig, commander of Dreknor Fortress. I know, like a weird little moment, right? But the wife is working night shift, and I was feeling relatively okay after a day shift, but I won't be streaming too late. I have to get up early tomorrow, and also my son's got to go to bed. Like, he's probably sleeping in my bed, so let's just sort of gonna see where this sort of takes us type of thing. Take this and visit the other authority figure in St. Arc. Marquis Hyams, overseer of the Sutherland province. Yeah, sort of schedule's all sort of like a little screwy at work. Like my normal night shifts have been switched to day shifts because just at work there's short people, so I've got to like, because I'm on the, they switched my crew, then they got rid of somebody. So the crew I was on is now has less people. So they have to put me back on my old crew that I was on so that they have enough people. Like, so it screws my, like, because usually I stream during the days, especially on my days off, obviously. But usually before I go into work for a night shift, right? So, like, there's sort of like, usually my rotation is days to nights, it just works like that, nights to days or whatever. And now it's like, I have a bunch of day shifts all in a row, and then maybe two night shifts, and back to days for like a week or 2 weeks. I'm like, get me back to my old schedule. I don't like this. So, and I hate day shifts. I'm not a morning person, so. Phew, morning practice is finally done. And I'm starving. Well, go find Freddy. He'll probably make you up something nice. Looks like everyone's getting back to their routines. Tita, we're gonna go on ahead. Oh, that's fine. Go on and get something to eat.
Hey, time for lunch yet?
But I wanted to take opportunity I felt good after today. Usually I don't feel too good after a long day at work usually I'm in bed by like 9. But I had to drive my wife to work. She's working night shift. And I was like, I'm up. I'm feeling okay, maybe stream for a couple hours or whatever. So I always feel bad if I don't take advantage of times when I could stream. It's not like I won't stream if I don't feel like streaming, because that's not a good show either, but,
Agate?
Agate.
Wow, Agate. Is it really you?
It is.
I look like I'm anyone else? It's been a few weeks now. You gotten settled in here?
Yes, everyone here's so nice. But what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, just stopped by to see how you were doing and take care of an errand. Seems like yesterday got pretty crazy.
How was the, did you like the Rumble, DJ? I thought the Rumble was actually pretty good. I caught up with it. The following night, I crashed after, I want to say, the women's championship match. And then I sort of watched everything the next day, but like, it was actually a decent show. It's funny. I could have, like, everyone knew Cody was gonna win, but they did such a good job at the end there with him and Gunther. Like, I would not have been upset if Gunther would have pulled off an upset there. Like, they were that good.
Agate. Don't worry.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Raw too. Yeah.
You're always with me.
Again, I was in bed by like 9:30 last night, so like I caught a little bit of it, but not really too much.
For
Crying out loud.
They always replay it in the afternoon, though, the next day or like on a Friday or something. So I usually catch it, off on the side. Try to at least. Oh, you're... Is he a friend of yours, Tita? Well, sort of like her guardian. I was in the area for work, so stopped by to say hi. Work, huh? Guessing it was just some supporting gauntlet type stuff. Oh, so that means you're Fee and Reen's? And I guess the other instructors here are just as sharp as Schwarzer. Since you're here, mind telling me what all went down yesterday? I'm a bracer from Liberl. Yeah, I mean, he's no longer an honorary oos, right? And Jade left, right?
Hey, guys. Here you go, Kurt. The other one's for you, Allie.
The pop that the crowd made when Sami Zayn hit Roman Reigns with the chair at the end of the Rumble that's some good storytelling right there. Because, again, you could say it was sort of like predictable, but like everyone was sort of thinking like, oh, The Rock's going to show up, right? Like The Rock's going to show up, ruin Roman's thing, and that's going to set up a match at WrestleMania. And, I was like, maybe, but like, or the other big rumor was Sami Zayn was going to finally turn. And they did, again, for things that were so predictable, they did a really good job at still putting it out there. Really good job.
Thank you.
Thanks. Out of curiosity, what is an alley?
Oh, I just shortened your name a little. It's easier if I call you that. You like it?
You've started acting like her too now. Well, I don't care. Call me whatever you like.
Really? Allie it is then.
Is she getting a glimpse of thinking she's sort of like referring to her as Millie and Milliam, Allie, Altina?
While we're at it, how about you, Kurt? Huh? Where are you going? Wait, you're not...
Don't worry, I'm just going to train. Though I may lack skill and resolve, I'm still not foolish enough to go out on my own.
Boy, they are still really upset about not being allowed to go out with Reen.
Hey, just because he said that doesn't mean...
I'm fine. I know he did it to keep us out of danger. It's too much for us. No, for me to handle. What he said wasn't wrong.
Kurt.
The truth hurts, Kurt.
I still feel pathetic, though. But this is simply because I'm not good enough as I am now. All I can do is accept it and let it fuel me for next time. Provided there is a next time.
Boys are so bad at this sort of thing.
Huh?
Listen, Kurt. I get that you want to sound all tough and grown up and talk about how you accept the way things are, but the look on your face is telling me a different story.
Did you stream tonight, DJ?
What's wrong with just saying, I'm frustrated I got left behind? No one should be okay with being tossed aside like that. Me and Allie feel the same way.
I do not know if I would call it frustrating, but generally speaking...
No streaming tomorrow afternoon, okay.
I've supported Instructor Reen in his missions over the past year. Though I am technically a student now, I remain unconvinced it was a good reason for excluding me.
I see. So that was what was going on between you two? That heartless jerk! How dare he do that to a cute little girl like you?
Well, I thought we were past this part. Like, I thought, like, once Reen sort of gave his reasoning to them, like, I knew that they weren't happy about the reason. But I thought they were like, well, you know what? he's being real. He's being honest. And you know what? Like, this is a little advanced for students. I need the old group back at this. Don't worry, we'll get you back into it. Now they're like, it's like they've gone in a circle, and they're going back on and rethinking. Like, oh no, he was still a jerk. Like, oh, for God's sakes, I thought we stopped fighting about this.
I know all that. I do.
Kurt, the only one who can decide your path as a member of the Vander family is you. Perhaps enrolling at the branch campus will help you find your way.
But even so, what am I supposed to do?
You sit and wait until I come back and call you. You should be training, working on stuff. Then you become more powerful.
Nothing will change the fact that I was left behind for being too immature.
Kurt.
Well, you won't know until you take action, right?
Why do I have a gut feeling that the four of them are gonna go out on their own, or the three of them, sorry, and they're gonna get themselves in a sticky situation, and Reen's gonna have to go and save them.
If there's something you aren't happy with, then do something about it. Even if it seems impossible, you just need to struggle and keep struggling until you overcome it.
Like maybe throw Tita in there or Agate. One of the two.
That's what all the people I
I'll take
respect
both.
and admire do.
Huh?
You know what? Being told I'm a burden by someone who's only known me a month kinda pisses me off. Let's show him just how wrong he was about
Oh
us.
God, here it is.
The two of us are with you. Right, Allie?
I have no reason to object. My current mission is to support Class 7.
You certainly are optimistic. Or at the very least, refreshingly blunt. Judging by the way you were talking, I assume you have a plan, yes? We'll need to figure out a way to catch up to Instructor Reen, and how we can help after that.
Oh, no, this is not... Why could you not just do as your... Children don't listen. Children don't listen.
Do I have a plan? I kinda do, and I kinda don't.
Was all of that said without a plan? I'm quite impressed, actually.
Shut up! We just need to come up with something together.
You're right. It won't be easy, though.
I'm so glad the three of you seem to be feeling better.
You're from Class 9, right?
Muse, was it?
Muse?
Is there something we can help you with?
Oh, quite the opposite. You see, I happened to overhear...
There's something more to her, though.
And I thought the three of you might be interested in it.
Huh?
That's...
What exactly are you talking about?
I'd bet good Mira it's something fun. I want in.
You?
Ash? What are you doing here?
Well then. Since we're all here now,
Yeah,
let's have
film on in.
chat, shall we? I was looking at a map of the area when I happened to notice a certain spot.
Is there any reason outside of just the blatant, obvious reason that they're just focusing in on her tits? I mean, anime, right? How dare I think otherwise? All right, guys, take care. I look forward to seeing you all again sometime. Thanks, Alan. See you around. A place kept as a national secret. Somewhere that cannot be entered without permission from both the commander of the Imperial Army and the head of the province. Seems like it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, both my dad and the Lieutenant Colonel had really serious expressions. I think I've got an idea where it is. Yeah. Back to square one, essentially. That place south of Parm where Laura met up with us yesterday. We didn't investigate any further then. Yes, but I also find it suspicious. Either way, we must seek permission from Lord Higharms first. Then let's head back to St. Ark. Thanks for carting us around, you two. No problem at all. Just leave it to us. Alright, guys, let's get going. And unfortunately, I'm going to leave it there. As much as I would love to stream, I've got like about 15 minutes of dishes to do. I'm going to go put my son into his bed out of my bed. Because I got to get up at 7 in the morning. You'll get my oil done for my car. So I know it sucks it was a short stream, but I'm happy I was able to get one in. I will be back. If not like tomorrow morning-ish, I gotta get my oil changed. I got a fridge guy coming to take a look or fix my fridge. Hopefully he comes in the morning-ish and I can sort of get right into it at noon. And then maybe if all things go well, we'll have a noon stream. And maybe we'll have an evening stream. Depends how long the afternoon stream goes. But yeah, we'll sort of take a peek. DJ, I thank you for hopping in. I'm sorry I wasn't streaming too long for you. But it is late. And when you got a kid, they just drain you. But I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening. And we will hopefully see you. That's not what I wanted. My God, that's more so what I wanted. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. As always, it's time for me to say, as Kenny Omega says, goodbye and good night. Bang! Ay, 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 ay. We are out, and I will see you tomorrow. Mañana. Ay, 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 ay. We are out. Bye-bye.